Good morning or evening, wherever you are in the world. So I just wanted to start off by sharing something beautiful that happened about a week ago. So I was dropping my little boy off to school, and as I was driving, he said, Mummy, look up at the moon. And I said, it's not the moon, it's the sun, because it was, 9 a.m. And he said, no, it's the moon. And I said, I don't think so, it's the sun. But anyway, I had a little look at it, and sure enough, it was the moon, and it was resplendent. It was a full moon, 9 o'clock in the morning, and the sun was actually right behind it. It was illuminating it to the point where I don't think I've ever seen anything so beautiful, apart from my children. I don't think I've ever seen anything so beautiful in my entire life. Yes, actually feeling a little bit emotional just remembering it, but that's just me as well. I'm very emotional. But it was absolutely gorgeous, and it was like it was dancing. It was kind of moving side by side. It was like the sun was kind of like, shadowing it. And I was like, they're dancing. The sun and the moon, divine masculine, divine feminine, are having a dance. And you can dance on your own and it's so much fun, but my goodness, when you dance with someone else, it takes it to another level, doesn't it? And that's what I thought. I just thought they're dancing. And then I thought, that little voice went in there and said, Jenny, you just romanticize everything. But the beautiful thing that the universe then did for me was put on a really rubbish song on the radio. So it's a really, really just low vibe, crappy song. And I just flicked to the next channel, and you know what came on? Well, it's a marvelous night. Oh, that was so pitchy. Okay, let's just do that again. I just got distracted by my neighbors. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in the sky. Fantabulous night to make romance neath the cover of October sky. Yeah, so confirmation. Amen. They were dancing. And then I remembered actually something that I had been told a few nights before. I kind of drew the link, and I was told, let me just try and remember this. It doesn't really matter too much. Little details are not important, probably quite boring. But I was talking to Archangel Michael, and he was telling me what he said. He was telling me about a particular masculine. I don't exactly know which particular masculine he was referring to. But anyway, he said, you are to make his heart your home. And then we kind of kept talking, and he said he's already home. And so I said, okay, well, good for him, that's great. So if he's already home, what does he need me for then? And then he just kind of looked at me, and then he was like, I'm not going to make the penny drop for you. He was just looking at me, like a teacher, right? Just kind of like, yeah, I'll wait. And I'm just like, I have no idea what you're talking about. What is it that you want me to see? Stop overestimating my intelligence. I say this to him a lot, actually. It's like a running joke. I'm not as smart as you think I am. Please just tell me. He's like, nope, not going to tell you. Not going to tell you. And then it hit me. The penny dropped. So my little 6-year-old boy for the last 2 weeks has been every single day asking to watch Home Alone. Every day, like out of nowhere. I don't know where it's come from, this fixation with this movie, but it's just every day. It's either part 1 or part 2. I want to watch it. What do you want to watch? Home Alone, because he's on holidays at the moment. Home Alone. You sure? Maybe Minions, Puss in Boots, something very little. Nope, watch Home Alone. And so I understood what he was saying. So I was like, okay, so you're telling me he's home alone? And Michael said, yeah, he's home alone. And then he just kind of, put it in my head that, God didn't just, whether you believe the story or not, it's the message behind it. God didn't just plonk Adam down onto the earth plane and say, all right, off you go, buddy, have fun. He did give him a companion. And so I just wanted to say there is absolute, because we do so often hear a lot of people say, you don't need anyone. You are everything you need. You do have to get yourself home first. Spiritually speaking, you do. But there's nothing wrong with wanting to have somebody to share your home with. They say misery likes company, but I'm going to flip that and say, you know what? So does joy. Yeah, it really does. So I just want to say that. Yes, okay, so I've written down, I did get a message a few weeks ago I have so much. I have a list. No, I'm not going to show you because it's really messy. It looks very chaotic. I have a list about this long of things that I have been downloaded the last few weeks. But I'm just going to slowly do little videos. So the reason I don't post much is because I have two little boys. One is a starseed, one is a light warrior. And one in particular is having a lot of trouble, I'm going to say, acclimatizing to the earth plane. So he needs me a lot. They both do, but one in particular. So that's where most of my energy goes. But that's okay. There are amazing YouTube readers doing all sorts of wonderful things. And, you know, I don't feel at the moment like I'm meant to have a huge audience anywhere because I don't really have the energy to transmute that much energy coming at me. And I was also drawn to the story of I will get back to you. Okay, I'm going to say it, Michael. I was drawn to the story, the parable of the lost sheep, where the shepherd, you know, who is a symbol for Jesus. The shepherd leaves his 99 to go to the one sheep that is lost. And that's really important because, you know, if I do make these videos and literally in the literal sense of the word, literally only one person benefits from that, then that's okay. I'm still going to do it. I am not here for views and I have zero interest in fame anyway. So that actually takes the pressure off and then I can just enjoy it. Okay, Michael. So yes, I woke up a few weeks ago and I heard really clearly in my ear, Michael, tell her how you feel. God does have a plan for you, but it's up to you to take the steps to align with that plan. So I only actually know of 3 Michaels. One who's my 5-year-old nephew. I'm assuming it's not for him, unless there is, you know, a girl at school. But maybe you should tell her, buddy. You know, she might go off to little Johnny if you don't hurry. But yeah, I only know of 2 Michaels actually, and they're incidentally on the same continent, which is not mine. That's all I'll say. But yeah, I did want to share that. What else? I mean, I haven't I don't really want to make this a very, very long one because I actually am feeling a little bit out of sorts because it's been a while since I've posted. So I'm going to keep it short. I'm just going to say I had a dream the other night. I don't even know exactly where I'm going with this, but I'm just going to say it as it comes out. I've just written devil. That's it. I just wrote devil, question mark. So how will I say this? Let me see. So I often dream about demons. I'm going to say, you know, the devil's minions. I do embark on, do you say that? No, that's not the word. It doesn't even matter what the word is. I don't care. Yeah, I engage in, that's the word. So I engage in spiritual warfare a lot in my dreams, actually. It's pretty brutal. I also, I'll just come out and say it. I don't care if you think I'm crazy. I do actually battle them in my meditations as well. So in the Akashic realm and on the 7th, not on the 7th floor, sorry, on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th planes I do as well. Yeah, that probably means nothing to you. If you are interested to know a little bit more, you can look me up, www.moonheartreadings.com.au. But I do battle demons quite frequently. I've been doing it for a while. But yeah, I had a dream where for the first time ever, it was actually the devil himself that appeared in my dream. And he was doing his absolute damnedest to freak me out, basically, to scare me. And so I said to him, you know what? I can't stop you from loitering. I can't stop you from sitting down and watching me. So you know what? Take a seat, buddy. Take a seat. There you go. Take a seat. Get some popcorn. Yeah, front row seats. I can't stop you from sitting there and watching me. I can, however, stop you from entering my auric field. And disclaimer, you're not going to like the show, is what I said to him. And I have felt so good since then, you know, because he really can't do anything to you if you have that attitude. Yeah, they feed off fear, as do many animals. Just remember that. Okay, and I wanted to keep this light, so I really don't want to go into that too much. That's all I wanted to say. I want you to have that attitude. If you do feel, and the devil can mean different things, okay? It can come in many shapes or forms. It can be the unseen world. It can be people around you. Have that attitude. Get feisty, yeah? Just say, no worries. Take a front row seat. Get your popcorn. I don't think you're going to like the show, though. The show being you. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to be famous or that, you know, you're going to be a millionaire. It doesn't have to be a Matrix kind of win. The win can just be, you know what? I feel freaking awesome and I love myself and I'm surrounded by love. Yeah? And I have everything that I need. I want for nothing. Yeah? And because of that, I am shining so bright that people seem to kind of just want to be around me because they want what I've got. Okay, and I don't mean that in an egotistical way, because we can all do it. We can all do it, okay? And I have been the darkness in my life, okay? So I'm not, you know, I really, really try very hard to keep ego out of everything. The moment you start thinking that you're better than anyone else, you are actually in danger, yeah? Because pride of all of the sins is the worst. And I will probably do a post on that at some point. Yeah, that leads you to a spiritual black hole potentially. You don't want to pass that event horizon, okay? But now I feel like I'm rambling. So all I'm going to say is it's nice to be back. And I'm actually going to have a few weeks without my boys. They're going to be going overseas with their dad to meet their family. So I plan to post every day. And I really hope that it reaches whoever it's meant to reach. And yeah, keep fighting a good fight.